Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Saturday, January 11th, here in Marietta, Georgia. The rain hasn't come in yet. The wind is here, not bad. It's a little drizzly, but other than that, that's our extent of our storm right now. So they telling it's going to be at noon. Now they're going to say later. Anyway, when it comes, it comes. But I wanted to do a video and answer my fellow YouTuber Laurel. There's a lot of your subscribers that subscribe to me that are subscribers to her, and she outnumbers me by 100 to 1, I would say. I got 21, and she's got what, over 7,000 now? Is that it, Laurel? I forgot to check. But anyway, you're doing the right thing. You did a video earlier this last year on the Constitution and the United States and being a federal republic. And you're right. You know, like when you explain that President Trump won because of the Electoral College, and the Electoral College is the set of senators plus representatives and the D3 from D.C., 538, and you need 270. I agree with everything you're saying, Laurel, except for one. The United States is a federal republic, yes. It's also a union. And what you forgot to say is the states, when they got admitted to the Union, wanted something from the Union or the Federation, because actually it's a federal republic, it's a federation. And the citizens of Texas and the citizens of Georgia and the citizens of Iowa have different perspectives of what they want. But the Republicans and Democrats have created their factions. And if their factions don't agree, that is it. They've eliminated what the founding fathers wanted for the Constitution. It's supposed to govern based on the states and what they want. The states have 2 representatives to the Senate to make it equal. And then the population-wise, they're representatives on the Congress. Now, those guys, on the theory of when they did the Constitution in 1789, when they adopted it, were supposed to go back to the governor of each state, say, Brian Kemp here in Georgia, and say, well, we Georgians need this, and he's supposed to tell them, we Georgians need this from the federal government. You guys help? But that hasn't happened because the governor here is a Republican, which shouldn't have been. Republicans and Democrats were not even around when the Constitution was made. So here's the problem. The parties have taken over, and the Democrats want this to be a socialist welfare state. The Republicans want us to be a business and hell, forget everything else, forget environment, forget laws, and forget everything. Just make money and stomp on people. You know, the old Rockefeller days from the Standard Oil. That's what the Republicans want. The Democrats want to be Hugo Chavez. Yes, I agree with you there, Laurel. But you see, you got a problem here. And speaking from an alien from another planet, I hope you put me on your show one day because you guys have a serious problem here in America. You're just like my ancestors were. And I've tried to tell you that when I talk to you, but you haven't listened. We had a situation like that, and we had a big problem. Pigmentation. And you guys got a pigmentation problem here. Blacks, whites, Asians, Latins, ragheads, as you call them. You know who they are. See what I mean? You got a problem. And you're trying to melt those here in the United States with a constitution that doesn't even work because you, you messed it up with politics. So see, Laurel, this is what I mean. This is your favorite alien and Bubba saying, you got a huge problem, Laurel. And I agree with what you're saying. Technically, the Constitution is supposed to work that way, but it doesn't because of people with intransigent views. Just look at The View, and look at Fox News, look at CNN, look at some of your supporters on the right you over there. They got just locked, stock, and barrel, closed minds. See what I mean? This is your favorite alien and Bubba saying, Laurel, you're on the right track, but boy, you got to look at the 4 C's. And the 4 C's are communication, coexistence, compromise, and consensus. You haven't even got the communications here in the country, here in the United States, let alone coexistence. You can't coexist with the Muslims. You can't coexist with the African Americans. They can't coexist with anybody else. So you can't even get to the coexistence, let alone compromise or consensus. This is your favorite alien saying, hello, Laurel. How are you? Bye.